Okay, so y'all, I personally have struggled with this, and I'm going to be honest with you for a second. This is not something that's really come to my brain until recently.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever role we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Y'all, good morning. Here we are, another day, another daily. What is this, three dailies in a row? Let's go. Hey, here we are, another day. Grateful for another day to spend with you, just getting to talk about life, just driving around, being a community therapist. And right now, when you're watching this, I'm on a jet plane headed to New York City. We're headed to New York City, and we're gonna hit the ground running. We're gonna be going live tonight, y'all. Live, catch us at 7 p.m. We got all kinds of stuff planned over the next 2 weeks in New York City. We're taking mental health, we're taking Midwest anxiety, we're taking everything on the road. We're packed up, we're ready to go. We're headed to New York City to enjoy New York City life. And you guys, stay close. Gonna have a lot of fun. But before we do this, we got one more day in Kansas City. So we're off to, we got a rocket full of clients today. And we're going to talk today about being disciplined or being motivated. Which one is better, being disciplined or motivated? We're going to talk about that today and lots of other stuff. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's bring the positive vibes. Let's raise the roof. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's get it.
What I would do for you. What I would do for.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about mental health for a second. I think our culture's got it all backwards. I know it does got it all backwards. Our culture believes that mental health are for those that are struggling. Mental health is reactive. You know, if something is going wrong in your life, you get mental health, you get therapy, okay? And for us at Midwest Anxiety, we like to think of it a different way. We like to be proactive. We like to normalize mental health. We like to believe that you don't have to have a diagnosis to have mental health, right? We like to be proactive and believe that we're going to build life skills, because building those life skills isn't because there's something wrong with you. It's actually because you want to get things right. That you want to succeed in life. You want to have the best quality of life that you can have, right? And the way to do that is just basically kind of like upping it and just being like, okay, well, I don't know about how to handle my thoughts and my emotions and my behaviors all the time. And so I'm gonna learn from someone that's been trained in this to teach me how to do life better, right? To do life better. What's this sound like, y'all? It sounds like everything else that we do in life. For some reason, we can't have a therapist because that means that there's something wrong or bad. But we have teachers teaching us how to write. We have tennis coaches teaching us how to play tennis, right? We have soccer coaches, right? We have piano teachers. We got everyone teaching us how to do things in our life. but we think it's bad. We think it's wrong. We oh no, I don't want to do that. Just to do life, y'all. We think culture has got it all backwards. We wanna continue to speak to it. We need your help. We want you to join us in doing mental health differently. Instead of it being reactive, be proactive. Let's put mental health into our life. Let's just go ahead and put it into our life. Sports. What do you get enjoyment out of? Music, concerts, food, fashion. Maybe maybe therapy, seeing a therapist is part of your mental health, right? But whatever it is, let's normalize it. Let's make it a part of everyday life. It doesn't have to be just because you have a diagnosis and there's something wrong with you. Let's get ahead of life. Let's get ahead and learn these skills so we can get the most, so we can squeeze everything we can out of this life and get the most enjoyment. Let's learn these skills. Let's make it a priority that we all learn these skills to get the most out of life. All right, y'all? All right. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, y'all, let's talk about discipline versus motivated and which one is better. Okay, so y'all, I personally have struggled with this, and I'm going to be honest with you for a second. This is not something that's really come to my brain until recently. I used to always talk about being very motivated, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm motivated, and I thought motivation was enough. And then I started doing some self-development and just thinking about just kind of life and how I do life, and I get out to a fast start, and then I just kind of like fizzle out, and I'm like, Randy, why do you get off to a hot start and then it kind of just like it just fizzles? And so I started doing some thinking and some discovering and some researching, and come to find out, motivation is not the key to success. Motivation is not the key. It's a factor. And what I would say is it's important that you have motivation, but it's not the most important factor. The most important factor is discipline. That you got to be disciplined, because if you're motivated when things are going well, you got that energy, and yeah, I'm motivated. You can turn the wheels, you can keep things going, you can get out to that start. But when things get difficult, that motivation wanes. It waxes and wanes, and you need that discipline. You need that discipline to kick in. That discipline is what gets you through the valleys, okay? It gets you through the valleys, because discipline is like, okay, this is what I'm going to do consistently. I'm going to routinely put into practice this and this and this and this, okay? I'm disciplined. Even when I don't want to, even when things are against me, I'm going to stay disciplined. My motivation may just go down, but my discipline is not. My motivation just may hit rock bottom, but my discipline is going to stay consistent. I'm going to do the same thing over and over again. I'm going to have the same routine. I'm going to have the same way of doing things, even when things are challenging and difficult. And that's what I hope. I hope you learn that quicker than I learned it, okay? It took me a long time. I just believe in the last 6 months, really 2024, I believe that I have become more disciplined in 2024. And as a result, I think 2024 has been one of my best years, okay? Now, it hasn't been one of my happiest years. It hasn't been one of the easiest years. It's been one of the most successful years, though. And I really believe the reason why is because I've developed routines and habits. I've become disciplined and not lean on the motivation near as much, okay? So I need you to be motivated. But I need you to take a step further, because during that time where you're not feeling well, if you're not disciplined, I'm gonna say that P word. I'm gonna say that P word, that dirty, 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 dirty P word, procrastination. If you don't have that discipline in those hard times, that motivation is going to go down, and you're going to procrastinate, and you're going to procrastinate. You know, procrastination, people think, is just a time management issue. No, it's not a time management issue. It is an emotional regulation issue. It's an emotional regulation. You procrastinate because in the moment that you have something that you need to do, you don't feel like doing it, right? The things that you do, you ultimately feel like doing it. You have the energy, you have the emotional, you have the physical energy. When you don't have the emotional or physical energy, you procrastinate because you just don't have it. You don't have it. Discipline says, even when I don't have it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, y'all. Discipline, I really believe, is so important, so important. And actually today I'm actually really flexing that discipline muscle, because I only have so much time on my day. I've got so much going on, and I've got a flight out of Kansas City going to New York at 6 a.m. That means I'm waking up at 2:30 a.m., which means I'm going to the airport at like 4, which means that's my time of doing editing for the vlog that I do at 4 o'clock a.m. every morning. So which means that I have to be disciplined enough today to actually edit today's vlog. I have to edit this vlog tonight to be able to get to you in the morning. And if I'm not disciplined, and if I'm just motivated, I'm not going to get you that vlog. I'm not going to get you that vlog, because I'm going to be tired. I know I am. And so I'm going to have to stay disciplined, and I'm going to have to turn out that vlog in a time of the evening, which I'm just mentally, emotionally, physically drained, but my discipline will get me through it. All right, y'all. Think about being more disciplined than motivated. I need you to be motivated, but be more disciplined than motivated. Parents, this is just a quick reminder. Parents, this is a quick reminder that it's really important that you find as many of the negatives you find about your child. You gotta find the positives. Y'all, I've been talking with a lot of families, a lot of negativity, a lot of bad vibes, a lot of bad energy just going through the house. And I just have to keep reminding parents and kids that we gotta find the positives in those relationships. We gotta be in those relationships and practicing getting along. And one of the things that I've done recently is, especially between siblings, if siblings are struggling, just playing with each other, they're being negative, they're being mean to each other. Basically what I'll do is I'll tell the parents, okay, you're gonna give them 5 minutes, okay? You're gonna give them 5 minutes on the clock, and for 5 minutes that they've got to play, they've got to do cooperative play, where in the moment that they're playing, they got to be positive, they got to be nice, they got to take turns, they got to be caring, they got to be empathetic, they got to have fun together, they got to find a way to enjoy each other, because there's so many times that those relationships have gone negative. Now, this could be for a parent and a child too, right? I do this with a parent and a child. It doesn't just have to be the siblings. If there's a parent and a child that aren't getting along, I'm like, okay, I'm put 5 minutes on the clock, and for 5 minutes, the two of you are going to do some activity, find something to do together that you're going to be nice and kind and cooperative with each other. And we just slightly start increasing the time where we really start to change the focus and start to change the way that family members relate to each other. But we got to practice them in those moments. We got to practice them in those moments. And that's what I love about our work. That's what I love about going into the homes, is that we can find things specific to those families, specific to those kids. We can find things where they've struggled before, and we'll just go back and we'll be like, okay, well, now we're playing two square. We're playing basketball. Okay, we're doing those activities that you've struggled with before. Now we're doing them. All right, and that's a big win for families, because it's easy to transfer what we're doing in therapy to everyday life, y'all. Everyday life. All right. Hey, thanks for watching today. You guys, you gotta stay close to us. Gonna be heading out to NYC, and it's gonna be a lot of fun in New York over these next 2 weeks. Food, fashion, music, all the stuff that New York has to offer. Pizza, donuts, bagels. Come on now, let's go New York. This time of year, New York is just decked out. It's just, I mean, it's like the North Pole. It's like Santa Claus's South Pole, but you know, New York's not south, but you get what I'm saying anyway. It's south of the North Pole. All right. Anyway, see you in New York City. You guys stay tuned. We're gonna be in New York City, live from New York City. Midwest Anxiety's going on the road, and we're taking mental health to New York City. We'll be there December 5th through the 17th. We're gonna be doing lots and lots of stuff. We're gonna be going live every night at 7 p.m. on our YouTube channel. And we're gonna be doing just daily vlog. We're gonna be doing Friday conversation. We're gonna be doing Saturday morning donuts. It's gonna be a good time. You guys stay tuned. A lot of good stuff ahead for Midwest Anxiety and all of us out there, the MWA fam. There's a lot of good stuff coming up for us. All right.